Good day, Virgo Collective. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning in to Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your amazing energy. Thank you for hanging out with me. And thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel. And also hitting that notification bell that will let you know when I am going live or posting new readings. I am shuffling for sort of the overall energy for the Virgo Collective for May 2025. This is a general reading, not personal. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. However, you can book a personal reading down below in the description box to see how to do that. And let's go ahead and get going. Okay, so we got obstacles. The wall came out. Ooh, a couple of them came out with this one. That was the first one. Lost in space, needing direction, and new beginnings. Moon Maiden. So I feel like you're in a stagnant energy right now. Like I just got the word displaced. Maybe you're not feeling like you belong anywhere, or you have this stuck energy that you I feel like you haven't talked about it much, but you're feeling like you're not sure what the next step is. You're not sure what direction to lead in. It's something that is really plaguing you, honestly. As a Virgo myself, you don't really like not being in control. You like to know what is going to happen, and having that kind of reign over things. But everything is so very unpredictable now that it's hard to really get a handle on anything, or really have control over much of these days. Everything is changing. The rules day to day. We don't know what's life is going to bring, or society is going to bring in. So I feel like this makes you feel a little bit, I just heard the word discombobulated. So it might make you feel discombobulated for a little while. You're feeling like this is something you have to let go of, this control. It's becoming an obstacle in your life. And it needs to stop. We have to definitely start to have more faith in spirit that, or your higher power, that your higher power is going to bring you exactly where you need to go. And yes, we do need direction. Absolutely. But that doesn't mean we have to, always know what's going to come next. We can get those directions from our higher power through meditation, through being present and looking for signs, and connecting with your higher self, and trying to understand and feel what the next step is that you need to take, and trust your gut. We can still do our due diligence by researching certain things. I'm not saying just go out there and take a leap of faith, start a new job or whatever without, having something else planned. But I do feel like things are going to happen the way they're supposed to happen. And a lot of shifts are starting to happen. We still have a long year ahead of us, and it's going to be a year of change. I feel like it's going to be a couple years of change, actually. But right now we're talking about the present, and the next little while for you guys, the month of May. So I do feel like there's a lot going on throughout the world, and yeah, we do need direction because there is a lot of change going on, but you need to be present and alert to these different downloads and things coming in for you. Now we have new beginnings. So I feel like when you start to feel these downloads coming in and you get a little bit more direction, that's how you're going to know when to start, how to start, where you're going, what to do, how to prepare, all those fun things that come with a new path. Now, you have to, like I said, you have to be alert. This is going to feel like a lot for you, especially if you're doing it alone. And this is not something that you should be putting on a partner or your family. This is a path that you should be helping with or taking it on yourself. This is new beginnings for you, a new path. definitely, I'm hearing take charge, let go of the reins, listen, trust. You're going to have to trust with this new beginnings. It's almost like it's the Fool card. Taking that leap of faith, trusting spirit. Yes, you can, like I said, try to get all your ducks in a row before you start this new path, but it's definitely going to be something new for you. Definitely a change coming in. Now, some changes are going to be the type of changes that you have plans for. You know, maybe moving, a job shift, a new baby coming, a marriage, a breakup. These are things that happen, but then there's other things that you're not so certain about. Again, a breakup. Sometimes they're planned, sometimes they're not. And sometimes you have to square away really important things like a house, like kids, and you know, who's going to get what at what time, and how you're going to share the kids, and what holidays, and whatever you have to do. But it's like there's going to be a lot of things coming at you, and it's going to feel like a lot. But it's not going to last forever. Once you get a system down and a flow going, you're going to feel better about it, but it's going to be hard at first. New beginnings are, but you have to have faith and feel like you are strong enough to do it. All right, you have to really rely on yourself and know that you are strong enough to handle this change. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to tarot. Spirit, I am shuffling for the Virgo Collective and their greatest good for May 2025. What is it that the Virgos need to know? Oh, thank you. For May 2025, shuffling for Virgo. Shuffling for Virgo, thank you. Shuffling for Virgo. Virgo Collective for May, Spirit. Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost you a penny. Whoops. And it gets my readings circulating. So it really is helpful for me and much appreciated. So I feel like there is an imbalance here with this Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like you are dropping the ball on something. You feel like you're leaving something out, or something's been left out. You skipped a step. It's got you nervous. I do feel like that step is going to be revealed. Because this is details being revealed, something being revealed to you. So one of those things being revealed to you could be this detail that you feel like you forgot. You feel like you've dropped the ball. You feel like you haven't been your best self. And there might be reasons coming out why you haven't felt like yourself. This could be maybe a medical diagnosis. This could be, you know, maybe something happened. Maybe you're going through a lot and you just don't feel like yourself. You feel like, you know, there's been a lot going on. But I'm definitely feeling like you're off tilt. Things haven't been going as smoothly as you like. Now we have the King of Swords in reverse, which kind of gives me a feeling of somebody looking out for you. Looking for you on social media, trying to maybe connect with you. This might be, you know, somebody who's a like, if you're looking for a job, somebody might be looking at your resume or trying to find you or trying to reach out to you. They might be looking at your profile and seeing what you're about, where you're from. what kind of work experience you have. I don't feel like this is stalker energy, but I do feel like somebody is looking for you. Now, this could be somebody who's interested in you romantically and they want to see, what's going on. Are you with somebody? Are you single? Do you have kids? Where are you located? Are you far from them? Should I reach out to them? Is it worth it? If they're with somebody, I don't want to, reach out if they're with somebody, but I heard maybe they're not, different kinds of things like that. So I feel like somebody might be trying to maybe looking at your social media and seeing what's going on. They might be maybe springing something on you as far as giving you some details. Maybe they want to let you in on something that they overheard, or maybe it could be news of maybe you're close with their family when you were younger and somebody has passed or moved on or something along those lines, and they want to share that with you so you can share that with your family or your parents. So yeah, I do feel like this is somebody who is trying to get into your energy, trying to figure out how. I feel like maybe this person might be a seasoned person who's not necessarily maybe good with social media. They're trying to figure it out, or it might be their maybe their child trying to find you and give you that information. It might not be themselves. Now, I do feel like you're also not seeing things from a clear perspective. I feel like it all has to do with these details coming in. There's something going to be revealed to you. This is what could be throwing you off. You feel like you're dropping the ball, but really it might be this news that's coming in. This could, with this King of Swords energy in reverse, I feel like there's more research you have to do. You need more clarity on something. You're trying to put things together. I just heard piece things together. So maybe it's like you're getting piecemeal conversations from different people and you're trying to put it all together so that you can create a full picture of something. But yeah, there's definitely going to be details coming in for you regarding that. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we have the Knight of Swords bringing you messages. Okay, revealing something to you. This is like an aha moment. It's going to make sense after you get these messages. After this person reveals something to you, you're going to be like, now it all makes sense. So be on the lookout for this person. They're delivering you a message or coming to you with a message. This could be a text message. This could be a verbal message. This could be an email. But yeah, somebody is coming to you or towards you with a message. And I feel like it's coming in quickly, especially because they're on this motorcycle. And it's going to make you relieved, or at least make you be like, that's what I was looking for, and you're going to know it immediately when you hear this information. Now we have the Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is like a coming together. You might have been separated from a partner or a friend. I just heard bestie for a while. Maybe you haven't seen them in a few months or a few years for that matter, and you're coming together. This could be a vacation they're on, or maybe you're getting together for over a cup of coffee or a drink or two. But it's going to be like no time has passed. This is going to be a good get together. And I feel like you might even have to travel to see them. But I do feel like this union or reunion is going to be, it's going to shed a lot of light on something. Maybe you were questioning something, or needed answers to a story, or that could be your person. The person you're meeting needed answers or closure in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like it's gonna be like no time has passed. I feel like you guys are a good energy together. And like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a best friendship. This could be family. This could be, somebody that's in town and wants to visit you or stop by. and you're going to feel like you picked up right where you left off, which is such a good feeling. All right, Spirit, what else do we need to hear for May 2025 for Virgo? Shuffling for Virgo for May. Thank you. Shuffling for Virgo. Two of Swords. Making a decision, huh? There's something that you need to think about. Something that you are going to be brought to. It's either this or that. So, I feel like you're going to have to make a choice, which is not easy. But yeah, there's going to have to be, I feel like you're then putting this off. You're at a crossroads with it. I'm hearing that you need to really remove this mask that you have on and see the whole story. Get the whole picture before you go making any decisions at all. Make sure you're talking to the right people, doing the right thing. Go with your gut. Trust your intuition and get the full story, especially if you haven't only heard one side of the story. You want to make sure you're getting the full story before there's any decisions made, because this is a this or that. It's not like there's a bunch of decisions. It's either this or it's that. And what might be coming might be heartbreaking for you to hear or for you to feel. But like I said, there's a lot of changes going on. You might have something revealed to you. Like I said there's going to be something revealed. That's one of the first things that came out in this reading. And it could be heartbreaking. But this card to me also means healing. Because as soon as you hear something, your body is already preparing for you. How are we going to handle this? So it's important for you to feel the feels and mourn or grieve or whatever it is, whatever feelings you have. Make sure you're feeling them. We're all human. You're allowed to feel your feels, but don't bask in it, especially if it's a feeling of hurt. Yes, feel that grief, that pain, but don't stay in it. Make sure you make yourself busy. Make sure you're sharing your feelings with people, because times like these, if you dwell on this grief or on this heartache, it's very contagious and it could get you really low. So you want to get out of that as soon as you possibly can and get on with your life. And I'm not saying that to belittle the situation, but it's really important that you live. And see what's with you presently. And know that the things that are in your life now are here because they need you and want you and they want to be in your energy. I was just told to look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like there is an opportunity coming in for you. Oh, with the Knight of Pentacles, it might be for money. There might be an opportunity coming in for you to make money. It's going to be the Knight of Pentacles is an opportunity over time. Now, this could even be a relationship. This could be a slow-moving relationship. Maybe it's somebody you're friends with right now, and you can see a future, but maybe, like I said, you're healing right now. So it's not in you to go for it right now, but I feel like there's going to be an opportunity that's going to last for a while. It's not going anywhere. This is an opportunity that's going to last over time. This could be a financial situation. Maybe you're investing in something that has a long-term payout, or this could be a future with somebody, or maybe it's a job, or maybe it's networking and you're landing new clients, and they're bringing in more people, word of mouth. So that could be amazing opportunity for you if that's the case. In any of those cases, it's an amazing opportunity because you want something that's going to last a long time. Opportunities that last are really good because it safeguards you. You know, things that you can feel safe in and things that you can grow upon are important, especially nowadays. And we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom. Was just told to look again, which is emotional happiness, complete emotional happiness. So that's an energy that you want to be in, is complete emotional happiness. So I feel like this opportunity, this long-term opportunity, is going to bring you to a point of complete emotional happiness, which is a blessing. So yay, May for Virgos. Should be a good one as long as we stay present and don't get too focused on trying to control things. All right, Spirit, what is the concluding message to this Virgo reading for May 2025? What is the concluding message, please? And thank you. Thank you. Okay, what do we have here? Number 12. Okay, so we have the Flower Crown, Eternity. Wear your power proudly and unapologetically, for it is your birthright and is eternal like the soul. As with all circles, a flower crown represents eternity and the endless cycle of life, death, and rebirth. And the endless cycle of life, death, and rebirth. I already said that. Oh my God, Sarah, get it together. Let's start over. Oh gosh, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at, right? As with all circles, a flower crown represents eternity and the endless cycles of life, death, and rebirth. You may hear talk of this cycle quite often and for good reason, as the rebirth cycle reminds you that nothing ever truly dies. What was is simply renewed and recycled into new life, perhaps taking on a different form, but with the essence of its power remaining the same. As with the gorgeous blooms of spring, you too can be restored. If you're going through a difficult time, know that you'll receive a change in fortune soon. You are currently in a place of death, so that something new and beautiful can emerge. Flower Crown is a card of hope and will often appear when you are losing faith. Remember that no cycle, good or bad, can last forever, even though it might feel that way at times. The presence of this card is a welcome sign that better days are just short time ahead. In the same vein, you have received an unusual period of good fortune. Know that life moves in cycles, and you may soon enter into a period of pause and even stagnation. And that's the obstacles that we're trying to overcome. First card we pulled was an obstacle. So yeah, we are going through a period of transformation, of stagnation, a period of pause. So that could be some of us going through that. So it's not unusual to feel that way. All right. And nothing lasts forever. And it's all part of the circle of life. All right. Now that you heard me say that 3 times. Thank you for your patience, guys. Thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell. That will let you know when I am going live or posting new readings. And I go live Mondays and Thursdays between 6:30 and 7 Eastern Daylight Time. And I would love to see you join in and ask questions. And if you don't want to, you can at least listen to the collective. It is a fun time. It's high energy, and I would love to see you there. And if not, I'll catch you next time. Bye, Virgo.